What's up, YouTube? Atheist Vapist here, and today we're going to talk about a couple e-juices. The first coming from Apollo Electronic Cigarettes. Ooh, boom. And we've got the strawberry to sample today, and we went with the 12 milligrams of nicotine per milliliter. We're also going to be talking about pear and apple from Captivate. This was a free sample they threw in with my Spirit Mod purchase, or my Spirit Atomizer purchase. Come on, focus. Ignore me. Ooh. Anyway, alright, so first up is Apollo. Apollo is a up-and-coming company that had a giveaway they're doing. It's their Million e-juice giveaway. It's running till September. All you've got to do is go to their website and enter coupon code MILLION. And you will get your free 10 ml bottle. They've got a whole variety of flavors to choose from. You can adjust your PG, VG, tons of options, all free, literally pay shipping, good to go. Great deal, highly recommend that. I will put a link in the description so you can just click and go straight there and get your free e-juice. Alright, well, I'm going to stop talking about it for a sec and vape on it. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Alright, well, I would say, I wouldn't say that the Apollo strawberry tastes like a real strawberry, but it's not like a chemical artificial taste necessarily. I'd say it's more like a candy strawberry. I think the closest flavor profile would be Bubble Yum's strawberry bubblegum. I think if this thing were named Bubble Yum strawberry bubblegum flavor, everyone would just assume that that was the flavor they were going for. It's their version of strawberry. Yeah, I would say it's basically just a candied version of strawberry. In comparison, I would say the Struggle 1.0 from Lucky Ruckus has more of a natural strawberry taste, if that makes sense. I think it's because it's a little smoother, not as sweet, and that might have to do with the vanilla they add in there. But this one is straight up really nice, sugary, candy-like strawberry. You know, this is one I can basically vape on all day, and I'm happy about that considering it was free. So, yeah, let's try that again. I'm having some issues. I might be getting a dead battery here. I'm not sure what's going on. Vapor production just isn't where I want it to be. Oh, there we go. You know what? I might have just accidentally flooded my well a little too much. I mentioned this before with the Spirit. I thought, you know, oh, 20 to 30 drops was good, but no, it's more like 5 to 10 per side, and that's where you want to stop. You know, maybe even 5, closer to 5. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about Apollo. I think it's a pretty cool deal what they got going on. They've also got a rewards program, essentially, if you can get others to buy their products. They'll give you discounts and freebies and things like that. I believe they've got a 20% off deal going on right now if you can get someone else to sign up. And I think the person who signs up gets 15% off. So can't remember all the details, but again, I'll put a link in the description and you can figure it out for yourself. It's a really good vape. Quality scale from 1 to 10, I would say a 9. It's really smooth, flavor's good, no harsh taste to it. Vapor production could be a little better. And flavor-wise, I'll give it an 8. So, in comparison, the Struggle 1.0, which is also a strawberry vanilla blend, that got a 10. So, I'd give this an 8, a solid 8. It's really good. I can vape on it all day, and I really enjoyed it. Alright, next up is going to be the Pear and Apple from Captivate. There's their little logo. And this one they threw in as a freebie when I bought my Spirit Atomizer. It's 6 milligrams of nicotine per milliliter in this one, and it says beta on the bottle. Now, I should have done my research a little bit, but I'm assuming that means that this is new for them, as in they're just producing their own e-juice, perhaps. And maybe they're throwing in these beta samples so people like me will talk about it and get you to go purchase it. Something to keep in mind with apple flavors that I've noticed specifically is they seem to retain an aftertaste in there even once you've long vaped it. So, you know, if you put this in there and then you follow up with strawberry or something else, you're still going to taste that hint of apple. You know, if you don't mind that, it's not a big deal, but for me, it requires me pulling out and re-wicking my atomizer. So, I tend to stay away from vaping these for that very reason. You know, I think if I don't know. I think if I were specifically wanting to go this route, I would just set up my day to know that I'm going to end up pulling out my wick and starting over again. But, you know, that's okay. It's not a big deal. So we're going to add a few drops of this and vape on it and give a recommendation here. So let me just throw a few drops on the Spirit. Shake, 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 shake. Oh yeah, and both of these have their child-proof caps with a warning, you know, that basically says don't let your kids get onto it, don't let your dogs drink it. Which is very good. I truly appreciate people who regulate themselves. I think that's very smart, and you know, I've mentioned this before. The government is just dying to clamp down on us and give us a sin tax for this stuff. And we all know, for us, it's smoking cessation device. Okay, it's helping us stay away from analogs. Yes, this is also fun, but if we don't treat it you know, like what it is, it's a poisonous substance when put in the wrong hands, we're going to lose our privilege to use this or have it heavily regulated. So if we go ahead and start doing those things ourselves, we can eliminate a lot of the hassle. So I appreciate that, guys. Both you companies are doing a good job. Alright, so we got the pear and apple in here, and you know, I was pretty excited about this because one of my favorite kombucha producers does a pear and apple, and it is fantastic. So I thought, well, you know, my bias on fruit flavors is starting to go away because I've had so many good ones. So hey, why not give this a try? And I was not let down. Now what's nice with the pear and apple is the apple has a tendency to overpower most things, but this is a perfect blend here. You taste the pear and you taste the apple. They both come in unison and the synergy is there, and it's great. They work well together. Like I said, I have one of my favorite drinks on the planet, kombucha. Their pear and apple mix is like my favorite kombucha. So to me, they hit it right on the head there. It's very natural tasting pear and very natural tasting apple. No candy flavoring to that. It's just this nice, smooth, natural taste, and I like that. When they're over sweetened, like I mentioned before, you know, who wants to suck on a Jolly Rancher all day? Yes, they're nice for the one, but these kind of vapes. So like the strawberry here, I would say this is more like the Jolly Rancher, and I would say, you know, this is more like eating the actual fruit. I could handle eating fruit all day. I couldn't handle eating Jolly Ranchers all day. But again, the strawberry is so good that I could make this an all-day vape. I don't know if I'd throw it in my K-Fun necessarily, but it's definitely good for doing drips on. And this one I would only do drips with. I would never, ever throw anything with apple in any of my tanks. It would be such a pain in the ass to get it out of there. We're talking like full soak and clean. No thank you. That's way too much of a hassle. So heads up for anyone who is interested in those kind of flavors, just know that it's going to be an extra step for cleaning if you don't want to taste those flavors after you're done vaping them. I did get a warning too. I don't personally vape on tobacco flavored excuse me, tobacco flavored e-juices, but I was told by a friend of mine on Twitter that, you know, they have a tendency to do the same thing. I do have one from Lucky Ruckus called Lucky 5.1, which is a tobacco vanilla rum mix, I believe. I think that's right. But anyway, I have not personally vaped it in my own tanks, but my girlfriend loves it, and I've tried it in hers, and it tastes really good, but still not my thing. I just don't like tobacco anymore. I used to love it, but I don't anymore. You know, and I don't know if it's because of their 50-50 blend or what, but, You know, the Captive Vape, I think the only downside is the vapor production. I wish there was a little more. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a cloud chaser because I'm not doing sub-ohm builds or anything, but I do enjoy making nice clouds. Like I said, I like to watch them and watch them float around and blow O-rings and things like that. With this drip, or with this e-juice, I feel like I'm going to be hacking up a lung before I get the type of vapor production I'm hoping for. So, we'll see again. So, I mean, it's there. There's, you know, nothing to cry home about, but I don't know. In my opinion, it could be better. But like I said, flavor's there. So let's say quality of the juice. Let's give it a 7, since, like I said, I wish it produced more vapor. I'm going to go back to the strawberry here. And, you know, taste-wise, though, I'm going to give it like an 8.5. It's not my favorite flavor, but they nailed it right on. So, you know, you can't begrudge them for a flavor that's not, I don't know, it's not my favorite to vape on, I should say. So they nailed the flavor perfect. And so I can't begrudge them for that. So I'll give them, yeah, an 8.5 for nailing the flavor profile big time. So, yeah, I think that's all I got today. I want to let you guys know about upcoming reviews. I'm going to be doing the Kanger ProTank 3, which is coming in the mail. A gentleman on Twitter is sending that to me to review from his vape shop. And I've also got, I think, 4 different e-juices coming from another gentleman on Twitter, again, to review from his brick and mortar shop. And what else do I got coming up? Oh, I'm going to be doing a total review on batteries, just batteries and chargers and all the information you need to know. So that way, if you do feel like going for a mechanical mod instead of, you know, the iTaste or something like that, where you can control your volts and watts, I'll give you a safety rundown, and so you can get started. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like my video, check me out at Facebook. It's facebook.com/theatheistvapist, and I'm on Twitter @atheistvapist. So yeah, hit me up on all that social media stuff. You know, drop some critiques, say hi, ask a question, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm here for you. So, yeah, that's all I got today, YouTube. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Portland. I need to get outside and enjoy the weather, and then follow up with some Calc 2 homework. But yeah, you all have a great day. Peace and love, YouTube. I'm out. Ooh, I wish that was bigger. Goodbye.